Alrighty, my friends. Plunder Pig's here, so it's just all quotes all the time. Goodness. Alright, so I need 90 rubber a minute. Let me go make sure we're making enough rubber. I think we have plenty. Here we go. Like you said, as requested. Jump and fly off. More of that, please. We're doing it. We're doing it. Let me go make sure how much rubber I'm making. Is this rubber? Yeah, that's rubber. Okay, so did I put the sign up for how much rubber I'm making a minute? I put the signs, but I didn't actually put anything on them, so this is plastic. Let's actually do this. So this will be rubber. Rubber is this one. And rubber producing something a minute. And then I know I'm going to be using 90 rubber a minute so far. So the scale will be like this. Rubber consuming 90 a minute. Shenanigans, time for Brian Cox to pistol whip you. What? That's a Super Troopers reference? 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wow. 20 times 5. I'm barely making enough. Making 100 a minute. Okay, well, we're going to use up almost all of this, which is probably a good thing. $100 a minute. Strange world where the lead of Succession was also in Super Troopers. The lead of Succession? I don't know what that means. Unless that was supposed to be lead. Which I still don't know what that means. Alright, plastic. And this is going to be plastic. Producing something a minute. And then plastic here. Plastic consuming something a minute. So I'm not consuming any plastic yet. Let's see how much we're producing. I think that's a different number than the rubber. I think it's actually more. Oh, it's the same, 20. Does it use up different amounts of oil? 30 per minute to make 20 rubber a minute. 30 minutes to make 20 a minute. I don't know why I thought they were at different rates. But okay, we're making the same amount for each of these guys. That'll be 100 a minute. Succession is a TV show on HBO. Brian Cox is one of the main characters. Okay, all right. Plays a Rupert Murdoch-ish character. I'm not sure if I know who Rupert Murdoch is. Alright, so this... I need rubber to go up really high. How do I want to get that in there? That is gonna go really, really way up there. Alright, let's go to the top. What I'm gonna end up doing is having a smart splitter for this. Yeah, I actually already have a smart splitter set up, but it needs to go a lot further over. Australian media mogul who owns a lot of newspapers across the world. Owns the Fox network. Oh, okay, alright. I've heard the name, but I thought it was like... I was thinking Murdoch from A-Team. Isn't there a guy named Murdoch on the A-Team? Like, you talking about that Murdoch? He's that guy? He's all around swell guy, well liked. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I need to get the rubber up top, but I need to figure out where it needs to get up here. So the rubber quick wire. So I have the quick wire. So the rubber is going to come up this level right here. Be a little awkward, but that's fine. So here, and it is 90 a minute, so we'll just go ahead and use a Mark III belt since that's what I have the most of. So that will be like this. Howling Mad Murdoch. Yeah, that was the one I was thinking of. Saw some YouTube video or something about the Mr. T's thing where he says, "I pity the fool," but he actually never said that as B.A. Baracus or something. It was actually something he said in Rocky, but people misremember it. There's a term for that. Forget what it was called. Alright, splitter will be... where are you? Come on. Was that 45 a minute for rubber? Yep. So it'll be like that. Everybody loves Murdoch. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Love it when a plan comes together. Okay. Well, we start that there. Bring it down. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna have it come off right here. Get on my level, son. I think it'll be there. If I do a smart splitter right here, I think that will work. Is that lined up? I think so. Beautiful. So this will be left will be overflow. I mean, left will be any undefined. The center will be overflow. Right will be none. Legally compels you to harvest this artifact. What? Is that underneath there? I'm like so far away from you. Why would you do that? Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me, lady. All right, there we go. So there's rubber. Now I'm going to need more quick wire. I pity the Rand who doesn't remember Macho Man Randy Savage's name. B.A. Baracus, probably. Yes, probably. Alright, so I believe I'm going to need more Caterium. Let's go see exactly how much we're going to need for this last thing, for the quick wire. Honestly, best character on the show. Best actor, too. The guy who played Murdoch. He was the, like, skinny guy, right? Skinny guy who, like, was really good at building random inventions or something like that. Did he wear a toupee? Was he bald and had a toupee or something? Or am I thinking of somebody else? All right, quick wire. So we need 210 a minute quick wire. This quick wire is backed up because something else is backed up. 60. Okay, so this won't be too hard. 60. 210 divided by 60. So I need 4 of these guys. 4 more quick wire producers, and we'll have enough. I might be able to, where I'm doing my Caterium mining, I might actually just be able to upgrade it. That would be the easiest thing to do. Let me get the actual constructors done first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dwight Schultz played Howling Mad Murdoch. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. All right, thanks, Kronk. You thought the movie was fun too? I never watched the. I don't think I ever saw the A-Team movie. Was there like a recent one, or was there one back in the '80s when the show was popular or something? How much currently are we using? 12 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 120 a minute, that sounds about right. So I can easily increase that. Okay. I'll have to figure out the output, but let's get the input of Caterium. So let's double it. We're not using enough to use all of double, but let's go ahead and double it into a Mark 240, a Mark III belt. This will be a pretty easy upgrade. I probably only even need to do a Mark II minor as well for this. Alright, where's the Caterium? Follow it all the way down. Here it is. Okay. Not as good as if Dwight Schrute had played him. What? There was a recent one, Liam Neeson and Bradley Cooper. Oh, okay, okay. So it's completely different people playing the classic A-Team characters, I guess. A reboot, if you will. Alright, so we're going to follow this all the way back to the source so we can upgrade our Caterium mining, and this will be a pretty quick and easy upgrade, I think. Except I'm going to need a lot more Mark III belt steel beams. Alright, let me do this, and then let's go get the steel beams to go do this upgrade. Hannibal's actor died a long time ago, you think? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they... I mean, I assumed that a lot of those actors are either really old or possibly deceased. I have no idea how Mr. T looks these days. And Mark III belts. Modular frames. How many do I have? Do I still have a stack? I do. These guys. There, do that. George Peppard died in the 90s. You believe you could be wrong? How are we doing on power? So we are kind of going up and above. So these batteries are doing a good job serving as a buffer, but we are... The maximum amount we could be using is definitely way above what we can produce. So after we get these computers, the very first thing we're going to be doing after we unlock trains, we're not going to build trains yet because we just aren't going to be able to, is going to be getting fuel power. Because fuel power is the most important thing. We need to get a huge power upgrade. God, this is fun, just flying with my jetpack. And apparently hoverpack's even better than this, eh? Alright, here we go. So we just need to expand this a bit, which should be pretty quick and easy. Have I unlocked supercomputers? I don't think so. I don't think I can make them myself yet. You're always surprised that Doc Brown, aka Christopher Lloyd, is still around, still shooting movies. I know, and he looks almost exactly the same. He does look older, but I feel like he has aged pretty darn well. Because you've got supercomputers, go handcraft some and tap the geothermal nodes. That will tide over my grid. There's like 4 within a short walk from my base. Okay. Not flying, it's falling with style. You know it. 13.5 a minute. Wait, what? Oh, I underclocked the. That's right. Let me get these to. So it's 15 a minute each. 15 per minute each. So I said I wanted to double my production. Well, I thought I was actually. Hold on a second. Is this all the quick wire? Is this the source of all of my quick wire? This is not enough for all the quick wire I'm producing. 12 for 60, and I'm doing like 440. What am I doing? Is that right? Maybe 480. I'm doing like 8 of these guys. 8 times 12. 96. I'm not even producing enough Caterium what I'm currently doing. You know what? I think I can do the Caterium, pure Caterium though. Oh, I have another mine. That's why. There's 2 mines. Okay, I think I'm gonna make a big change here. Do I have a source of water nearby? Yes, we have a river right up here. Okay, let's do some pure Caterium because that's supposed to be way more efficient, right? Hover pack is better for building your base. Their movement is quite slow though. Okay. Is it refinery? Pure Caterium ingot, 12 a minute for 24 Caterium. Is that better? 24 to 12? 24 to 12. This is 45 to 15. Oh, yes, that is. So I only get a 3 Caterium ore for 1 ingot. So it's a 3 to 1 ratio. This is a 2 to 1 ratio. Well, is it a 2 to 1 ratio? 2 Caterium gives me 1 Caterium ingot. Yes. Okay, so that is way more efficient. You can 5 times it by using fused quick wire. I don't think I have that unlocked yet. You can get supercomputers early in the MAM. They're a pain to handcraft if you haven't automated high-speed connectors, but you only need 8 for each geothermal plant. You can get basically a free 1500 megawatts. All right, I'm not going to do that yet. Remind me later when I'm actually back in my base and I can look at that stuff. I can't think about other builds that I'm not doing right now while I'm trying to math out a new Caterium build. How much Caterium do I need? $480 plus 210. 480 plus 210. 690. I need 690 quick wire. 690 quick wire is what I'm doing. So 690 divided by 60. So we're basically, I think we have 11 of these. So 11 times 12. I need 132 Caterium. I'm probably going to do more than that. I need to figure out how many refineries I need. We're going to need a lot more space here. So let me do... Oh, crap. I didn't bring nearly enough. Concrete. It's always one random material that I'm like, okay, I have everything I need. Nope, you've run out of concrete. God damn it. Alright. Deconstruct a couple of these and get a little concrete back, but... Alright, so... This. So it's something like this. 12. I did 132. 132 divided by 12. 11. So I need 11 refineries. Is that right? 11 refineries. 11 times 24. I need 264 Caterium a minute. I think I can mine that much from these guys. Yeah, we just need to upgrade our miners. All right, let me go get concrete, and then I'll go look if I can build supercomputers since you're recommending that will be a fix for power. I'm still probably not going to do that this second because I really just want to get this build done. It might take me all day to get these computers done, or most of the day, but I'm getting close. Once I get the quick wire upgrade, we will, I think, have completed this build. I think that's one of the geothermal things you're talking about right there. Or 2 of them. Oh my god. Come on. There's a yellow guy right there, a yellow slug. Alright, so I need concrete, and then I'll look at what the supercomputer things you're talking about. Or fused quick wire. If that's an alternate recipe, I would have to go out looking for other things anyway. Supercomputers. I need computers, and I need the high-speed connectors, which I could make. I'm not going to get into that yet. I feel like you're getting ahead of me here, Factoid. I feel like you're getting ahead of me here. All right, I need concrete. Oh, I have some random junk, I feel like. I have a lot of random junk. I have a lot of iron plates. Okay. You know, I don't need all this copper sheets either. Okay. It's one hella long conveyor. Oh, it's one of many. One of many. We have many hella long conveyors. Okay, hopefully that'll be plenty of concrete for right now. Let me make sure there's nothing else I'm missing. If I'm making 11 refineries... I need motors and copper. I need the copper sheets I just got rid of. Okay. I need to get rid of some of this random other ammo and stuff that I have that I'm not using since I'm not out exploring. Pulse and shatter. Let's do that. Circuit boards. Anything else I can get rid of that I don't need? No, not right. No, not really. All right, let's get the copper sheets. Okay. It is getting ahead. Doesn't look like I unlocked geothermal yet anyway. I don't think so. Well, I don't remember. I feel like I have, but I don't remember if that's where you unlock that. I'm actually not sure. If it's in phase 2 or phase 3. Does switching to trains reduce energy consumption in this game, or are conveyors essentially free? Conveyors are free. Well, the conveyors are free power-wise. You don't have to pay power for conveyors. Conveyors just move auto-magically, video game magically. They cost you the resources it costs to build them, and that's all. Geothermal's in the MAM. Oh, I feel like I might have unlocked it in the MAM though, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Okay. Okay, so let me get rid of this and build this a little bit further forward here. All right, refinery. Right there. And the next one will be here. I mean, this is going to be a ton of power right here, what we're trying to do. There's 11 refineries. Whew. 11 refineries, I think, are going to take a lot of power. That's 2. Where's that centered? Right there. 3, 4. Those are lined up. Those are lined up. Good. 5, 6. Yeah, almost halfway there. And using refineries for Caterium feels like it's overkill, but we're purifying or whatever it, so what is that, 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Feels overkill since we could just smelt it, and these things take a lot more power, I think. Trees clipping through the floors, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of clipping in this game. Because it's kind of a good thing, because if it didn't, there's places where if you tried to build, you just couldn't build. I think they settled on it's better for the player to make it so that you can build through in such a way that things clip rather than not being able to build in places. So. Okay, let's see here. So I'm going to need water. I don't know. I probably don't want to do the whole half pipe thing for this since this is kind of an... This is not really a thing I want to spend a lot of time making clean pipes and stuff for. So let's do the piping. This power line is directly in the way of where I want to build. So let me change it. There. And then this guy is connected to that guy. There. Okay, that should plug everything back in. Okay. All right, so I need to pump water. How much water am I going to need for all these? 24 times 11. 264 water. Oh, it's a 1-to-1 ratio on water and deuterium? It is, okay. So 264 water. Piping, my favorite thing. I hope this river is deep enough that I can get water from it, actually. I think it is. At least in portions of it. Are you freaking kidding me? I'm missing rotors. How? Ugh. Did my refineries use up all my rotors? They didn't use any rotors. How did I have 0 rotors? Can I just make rotors real fast? Wrong one. Rotors. I can make enough for 2 pumps or water extractors. There's always one random thing that I just run out of randomly. So randomly random. I just can't keep track of all the random materials I need to always have on my person to get these things. Whatever current build we're working on. Deep water. Oh no, come on. Oh man, is there really no deep water in any of this? This would be really disappointing if I can't extract water anywhere along here after going to all that work to prepare for refineries. Please, anywhere over here? Anywhere? Turn blue. Would you please turn blue for me? Oh my god, seriously. This is totally deep water. I don't think I can extract water from here. Is there any place close by? I'm guessing it has to be this blue colored water here. Okay, actually this is not too far right here. That might actually even be closer to us. Let me go see. Oh, that's south. There we go. deconstruct these two guys. East a little. I'm gonna go check this right here. I think right over here is something I can use. If it's right there, this water up here, yeah, this water will work right here. I feel like that's closer than anything over there. Yeah, we can make that work. It's not too far. Okay, water extractor. There we go. So I need 264 a minute. How much do you do? 120, so 2 would be 240, so I could either overclock or I could do 3. I think I'd rather overclock than do a full third one. Mainly because I have no rotors on me. So 264 divided by 2 would be 132. Yeah, it would be a pretty small amount of overclocking to go. 132 a minute. Okay, so let's do that. And actually, let's go 140. Let's go a little bit higher. Let's actually go 150 on each of these guys. Sorry, I haven't been coming to the streams recently. By the time you make it to your computer, your friends are online, you end up talking with them. You don't have to apologize. But thanks for the 3 months Prime sub. That's awesome, NGP. I did get your message about a new ship. So I'll probably be playing that. Probably not this week or this next Monday, as I told you in the message. It'd probably be next week or the following Monday before I can play it. Okay, so let me try something. So this is the first time I've done piping since Vega sent me a video, basically a tutorial about liquid static pressure and how all that works. So I'm going to try making use of a little bit of what I learned there, which is water flows really easily down. So if we pump it to above this area and then have it flow down over here, it's going to be a much easier way to do this, I think. So what I want to do is I want to bring it from this side. See if I can make use of stuff we learned from Vega. So there will be a pipe there. So what I would like is, it doesn't have to be that much higher. If I just go to like right here, do water buffer tank. We pump to here. There. If I get it to there, then I won't have to use any pumps for this water, I'm pretty sure. You got to play some more Satisfactory soon? It's addictive, my friend. It is addictive. Do I want to use the Mark 1 belt? I mean the Mark 2. The heck? What the heck? Oh, that's why. That. Because I'm going to be pumping 300 a minute, which is more than I need. So let's use the Mark 1. I'll use the Mark 2 pump, but only the Mark 2 pipe. So that's going to be, I'm going to have that be this. No, I want that to be higher. I want that to be here. Let's go that high. That's going to be like this. that high should work. As long as it's not going up. It's good. There. And there. Okay, so we'll get all the pipes set up first. Then we'll get the water pumping, and then we'll figure out the amount of caterium we need to send into these guys. We'll replace our caterium smelters with a bunch of refineries that are just way more power intensive. I'm not getting a green line, okay. You will just not give me lines sometimes, I swear. I'm gonna need to go get more copper sheets, yay. Yay, more copper sheets. Something else I didn't get enough of. You have, or at least had, an old world with your friends. You'll see if they're up for it later. Do you only game with friends? You know, I might do the Mark II pipe to get up to here, though. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually build a support for this. Alright, so what I just need to do is get like a horizontal to vertical guy up to like about here. There we go. So I'm gonna pipe this stuff up to here. I think I have a wall pipe thing, don't I? I think that'll make it cleanest and easiest if I do a wall pipe hole. Wall pipe hole. There we go. Oh, it uses 2 copper sheets per one of these pipes today, doesn't it? Pipe is too long. Alright, so I'm gonna have to do a some sort of climbing up thingy with these guys. It's a big help. You have a good sized group, like 30 people in Discord, that you talk through a VC. What's a VC? That is a pretty big group of people that you game with, though. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so there we go. Now I need more copper sheets. Voice chat or voice call. Okay. Pipe it up your hole. You go pipe it up your own hole. Don't you talk to me that way. I'll pipe it up. I can pipe my own hole, thank you very much. You just think you're too cool for school. Well, I got a news flash for you, Walter Cronkite. You aren't. That's too many people for you. That's a big group of people to game with, really. If I play with 2 or 3 people, I'm like, oh man, I need to have some alone time. God. That is a large group of gamers you play with. That's pretty nice. You basically have a guild that you're playing with, it sounds like. You have a guild-sized Discord channel, it sounds like. See if we can make it over here. Whee! God, jetpack's awesome. Alright, so copper sheets. Alright, is there anything else I need? While I'm over here, rotors. Yes, I need rotors. Ran out of those. Rotors. Motor stators. Good on that stuff. Cables. Good on that. Okay. There's no more than 5 people in a call at a time. Only like half are active. Still a pretty big group. Pretty good group of people you have to play with. That's pretty awesome. I think I can just kind of follow this water to where we're building this. Yeah, over there. Okay, I need to not run out of fuel before I'm close to the ground, or else I will probably die. Into the poisony stuff. Here we go. Okay. So now I need to get this up to there. Is that? Oh, that works. Okay. It's not the cleanest, but I'll take it. And then Mark II pumps. Let's go this direction here. Frickin' lag, man. Okay. There we go. And that should be all the pumping I think I'll need. Giggity. We probably have a power line over here somewhere. Yes. Beautiful. You're gonna be off for now. You're gonna go chill for a bit. Have fun. Remember to pun for me, chat. All right, chat. Make sure you don't listen to what Pieboy just said, though. There. 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 Okay. 5 is a good size for a party in most games. Full flight group in Star Wars Squadron. 5 is a full group in the game that I've been talking about so much lately. Nevergrind Online. It's a good MMO size group. Alright, do we have water in here? It should start filling with water. I want to make sure this is at least getting water. Okay, flow rate. There we go. Okay, good. Those pumps look good. And now, if I keep it on this level, pretty sure with flow mechanics, if that's the correct word, that Vega gave me the tutorial about, I can just keep it like this way. I don't need to actually do more pumping. Because I think he, one of the things Vega said is that once you have a pipe, doesn't matter how long it is, if it doesn't go up, you don't need any pumping, because the water will just, the flow will push it towards the end of the pipe. Doesn't matter how long it is, giggity, that's what she said. So this should just start filling with water. Every time you make a pun, a kitten gets a warm cup of milk, a puppy gets a hug, and a rabbit gets a carrot. Wow, okay. All right, there we go. That's working. And there's water flow. Cool. So that should be the water we need. Now it's the Caterium. Now it is the Caterium. It's 24 per one of these guys. And I want to split it evenly. Unfortunately, only like 3, including you, active people play Destiny actively, so you don't have enough for a raid. Sad. You should get Pieboy. Pieboy's a huge Destiny raider. He's always talking about getting his Destiny raids in, or groups in, or whatever. Alright, splitter. Okay, so we'll go. What I'll do is I'll do 3 each. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Where is it? Saw the green line somewhere. Right here. There. 1, 2, 3, and then the last two will be together. Okay. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 splitters. So 4 splitters. That means a splitter for each of these 2 splitters. A splitter per splitter. That'll be right between these guys. It's about right there. And then a splitter between these guys. Don't need quite all of these guys here, so let's get rid of the excess ones for now. Might as well save the concrete. Okay. A splitter would be halfway between these guys. Okay, I believe that's right. And then one split between those two guys, right? Yes. So about halfway is right about here. Or actually what I could do is have one, I think I have 2 Cateria mines, I could just have 1 mine for each one of these guys. So, how much are you going to be supplying? You'll be supplying 6 of these guys. 6 times 24, 144. So I need to mine 144 worth of Cateria. I do have 2 mines over here, right? I thought I did. Am I crazy? I thought there were 2 mines of Caterium. Hold on a second. Guess it's only 1 pure. Okay. I don't know why I thought there were 2 mines over here. Maybe it's somewhere else. I'm mining Caterium somewhere else, aren't I? There are other... Yes, over here. That's fine. Wow, do I have these combining? Or do I have a separate line of Caterium? I honestly don't remember, but that's fine. We're going to continue what I'm doing, because I don't want to get distracted. So 1 pure Caterium vein needs to do how much? I need to stay on track here. 24 times 11. 264. I think I can overclock a Mark II mine and have that much Caterium going here. Okay, so I need to turn you into a Mark II. And I need 1 more miner for that. I think it's the equipment workshop. Okay. And we will have to split this then. So I'm going to move this. Actually, that should be fine, I think. So Mark II is 240. All I need to do is overclock it to 264. Is that right? 264 a minute. Okay. Can I don't know if I've ever done this. Can I go directly to a conveyor lift? I can. And 264 would be 270 is a Mark III, so I think a Mark III would be enough. I believe that is correct. So I should be able to go directly to a splitter right here. And then Mark III belts there. And there, am I right? Is Mark III belt is 270? Yes, so 264 should work. And let's see here. Let's just do Mark III belts to all the splitters, then from there we'll do that. Whatever it takes per guy here. I need to power you. There. There. Okay. And each one of you guys needs 24. So that's a Mark I belt. Okay, 12 times 11. This is 132. Is that enough for what I needed? God, I can't remember. 132. Quick wire. Or is too steep. What are you talking about? 132 divided by 12. For 11 more machines. I think that's what we were planning. 11 machines times 60. 660. I think that sounds about what we needed. Or 65. I think so. It's just such huge builds, I don't even know. Can't even keep track of all the stuff I'm doing, man. I need to cut down these trees, honestly, to make room here for the stuff. Okay, let me cut down these trees. You bother me, trees, you bother me. Gotta have my chainsaw on me. Alright, is that all the trees that are going through? These guys over here a bit. Okay, just in case you. And these trees over here. Make way for progress, everybody. Okay, I think that's pretty good. For progress. Alright, I'll have to plug all these guys in, and then we'll plug it into this belt that we got. So let's do the combination, the merging now. Merger, let's get a little closer here so I don't have to use as many concrete things. That is not where I wanted you. That's where I want you. Right there. Okay, so that's 3. It's 3. The middle guy is this one right here. And then these 2. There. And this is 12 per minute. I'm purposefully not plugging these in yet because when I do, my power usage is gonna spike like crazy. So I want to let other things get backed up as much as possible before I plug all these guys in. And this is 12 times 11. 132. So Mark III belt. Okay. So I'll need 2 more mergers. A merger between these 2 guys. There. And a merger between these 2 guys. And then one more merger between these two guys. Somewhere around there. Okay. So that is 12 times 3. So that'd be 36 from there. 36 from there. 36 from there, and like 24 from there. I think I can use Mark 1s from those, but I'm going to do 2. Actually, 36 times 2. That would be a little bit more than the Mark 1 can handle. So Mark 2s. And then a Mark 3 belt output. And that should be these guys ready to go. Okay, this Caterium is not flowing. Are you guys almost done doing your thing? Almost. I can deconstruct all this. Wow, my quick wire's just not being used right now, I guess. Do I have enough room to just pick all this stuff up? And have a bunch of Caterium in my inventory. You know, it'll be fine because I can actually throw the Caterium in here since they haven't been made yet. So let's do that. Okay, didn't leave any stuff on the ground, so let's throw the Caterium in here. There. 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 And I should be seeing that come out and head over to what we've built there. There we go. All right, we should be all, what's wrong button, swapped out here. There, okay. So doesn't have water, but that's just because it doesn't have power. All right, let's power these bad boys up and break our power grid. Okay. There. And there. There. Okay. Let's see if I got Caterium coming out the outside of these guys. I do. You got water? Okay. Let's see what happened to my power grid now. Yeah, we are using more than we're making. So we're going to run out in a certain amount of time with all this. But this will eventually back up again. Once this gets backed up, it will hopefully all the batteries we made will save us. So that will eventually back up. We're almost to being able to actually make fuel power. So I'm hoping we'll last long enough with our battery to get this computer build done. And we'll use them. Maybe I'm going to have to do what Factoid said about manually making some things for geothermal power. That's why you suggest the geoplants. It's going to be at 300 megawatts if they weren't really an option right now. Sometimes you just take your chances, hope the batteries hold. If I manually make what you recommended, which were the supercomputers, let me go check, because I am worried about the power. Let me go see if I can make that happen. Because I needed to make supercomputers. I need to make 50 computers. If I get the, you know what, if I get the computers done and then manual make the high-speed connectors, I could potentially make that happen. So let's hurry up and finish before we run out of power, hopefully. You know what another thing I can do is I can just completely disconnect this. So that more stuff backs up. If more of my machines back up, more of my stuff will turn off, which will buy me a little more time with power. So all that was to get this Caterium upgraded, right? Yes, that was all to upgrade this Caterium. Which, I followed that belt all the way. I think how much Caterium I'm doing, that should be enough for what I was planning. Hopefully past Rand knew what the hell he was doing, because current Rand's brain is already forgetting. Sure, I have everything for them, but I probably have to make the high-speed connectors. It's a tedious hand build, yeah. Alright, so did I upgrade all these to Mark III belts? I think I did. Okay. It's 12 a minute. I think I was actually making or sending more Caterium to my base than I even thought I was, because I was bringing Caterium from 2 different places, but we should have far more Caterium for the amount of quick wire we need now, I think. Okay. So I have one output going down, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a separate output going left. And that's going to flow over to, I think I have it set up already. This guy, I think it's that guy. So let me get this output set up. It's always a pain when I do an expansion here to have my belts be able to handle as much as I need them to. Each one of you guys is doing 60 a minute. So Mark IV belts do 480. 480 divided by 60. So if I do Mark IV belts, I can do 8. 8 machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So up to here can all be on one level. Can all be on one Mark IV belt. There. That's going up to another place. It's going to be a little awkward. So that's a Mark IV belt for 8 of those guys, and I need to replace the merger. $60 a minute, okay. So I should be able to handle all that. Mark III belt, okay, that should be good. 60 times 3 is 180, yeah, that should be fine. And now that should allow me to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From here, damn it. I really wish I had hover pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So from this one onwards, which is what I just added on to actually, we want to do a separate row. Which, I did this wrong. I need these to go up above this guy. So I actually need to have this row need to swap this. Oh, I don't remember what this is flowing to. I have these two things. I have these things flowing to 3 different places. That's what gets funky about quick wire stuff. How much do I need for that? Looks like a Mark III belt, so this is a full 480 a minute. Let me have this going, flowing out where it needs to go. I think it's Mark III. So easy to lose track of what you're working on in this game. It's gonna go to there. That's gonna go down and I don't like it. Path to Pack is basically finish computers, build project parts, set up basic aluminum refining, plus whatever power you need in the interim. But you could actually tie yourself over and tie with geothermal. There's quite a bit on the map. Cool. Yeah, something like that. Are you, what level of belt are you? You're not a 1, you're not a 2, you are not a 3, you are a 4. So actually I should be doing this as a Mark 4. Okay, all right. Almost there. I just got to get the quick wire flow rates, belt rates figured out because I've kind of changed them all up here. And they're split in different directions. And I just ran out of Mark IV belts. I don't have the outputs for that guy set up. So I think that's going to start creating the computers. Let me go get Mark IV belts. Or industrial reinforced plates, whatever. My brain is getting a little fried. Let me go drop off also this wood and leaves stuff that I have. That's wood. And there's leaves. And flowers we can drop off wherever. The wire must flow. The spice, the wire, the pipes, they all must flow. I also need screws. Okay. Let me go make sure the computers are starting to be made, because if they're starting to be made, that's going to really help us to what we want to work towards next. Even if the quick wire is not perfectly being distributed correctly yet, if I get the computers starting to be made, that would be a very good thing. Quick wires coming in. They are being made. Beautiful. Okay. All right, good. So now I got to figure out the flow rates. So we're sending 105 times 2, 210 a minute. I already have that written down. So 210 a minute are coming up to here. Need to come up to here. So let me see. 200. Ugh. Store some wood. That's what she said. Giggity lol. Nice, nice. So that's going from here. That needs to be 210 a minute. How do I distribute this with the way I have this set up? This is a full 480 a minute. 480. So 210 needs to go that way. Let me figure out how much is going down that way. I feel like it's taking more down that way than that one belt can handle. It's right here. So it's 100 times 2. So this is 200. So that's 200 a minute here. So that's 410 between these two floors. So that full 480 should be more than enough for that. And then there's quick wire going somewhere else. Is it rotors? It's not rotors. Going up somewhere else, though. It's going to AI limiters, I know. Where are my AI limiters? Are they up here? Maybe it's stators. Yeah, okay, so there's some coming up here to stators. This one's backed up currently. 60 times 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 60 times 4. That's 240. Is that everywhere my quick wire is going? Is that 3 places? $240 plus 200 is 440. Actually put 4. Yeah, that's what I was consuming, 440. I was making 480. I just increased the production amount, and I also increased... We need 210. So this should go up to 650 a minute that we're using. Need to figure out how much we're producing, but that's the correct consumption amount. So this line should be good. That should be enough. I just need that to... I need this level to go up a level. So I can get the outputs for these guys. Okay, there we go. So that will supply 2 of the floors. Then these guys will supply that guy there for now. And these guys are doing how many? 60 times 1, 2, 3, 4. 60 times 4 is 240. So that is more than we needed on that one place, right? Actually, I think that's exactly what we needed on that one floor. .240 is a Mark III belt. To there. Merger. Did I not get the input for the actual stuff? I did. I didn't power these. Okay. Almost done, man. Almost done. With this build, anyway. We will absolutely GG cookie time finishing this build. Okay, so that should be 240 a minute, and that needs to go up to here. 3. And I'll have this go. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Probably like this. Just do that for right now. Okay. I do need to check. Let's see how much we're producing quick-wire now. I need to update that number. I think I did the math on it, but I don't remember, and I'm missing a power on one of these guys. I put the power lines in the wrong places. So that guy should be between these two guys. And then between these two guys. That's how they were. Crap, this is now all entirely depowered. Why? Please tell me my... because my entire factory... I think my battery just ran out. Big fan of the gray power light for unpowered stuff instead of everything being red, yeah. Oh, man. Well, it's the first time that's happened, but my entire power grid just shut down. Wait, but why are these guys online? Guess they're just the lucky ones that didn't get depowered. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I separated my power grid somehow. The way that these were connected, I somehow messed up. So... there we go. Okay, alright. Oh, thank God it wasn't my entire power grid. Hey, Jittery Owl, thanks for the raid, my friend. Appreciate it. Yeah, I had to have deleted a line. Okay, now they're all green? I think they're all green. Okay, let's check. Let me count up my numbers now here. 60 quick wire per machine, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 720 a minute, I think, quick wire. So we should be making a bit of an excess. 720. There we go. Update 6 just had an update FYI. I'm doing well if I haven't blown my grid at all by now. You hope they patch the broken critters. That moment when you flip the switch on the new thingy and everything goes dark, I know. Alright, well I have computers. I don't have the output for them yet, but I think my computer should be running at 100%. I think everything we did should be running at 100%. As long as they're running and not, you know, out of power. You're running at 64%, and it is a quick wire issue. Hopefully with the flow rate I just fixed, that will fix itself. Because you're both at 64%. I have a feeling there's still something going on with my quick wire flow rate, but for now, I'm going to not let it bother me because I need to get 2 things down to my storage area, and then we can GG cookie time this build. We want to get a smart splitter. Mark 1 belt. Two. Actually, no, I can just go like this. 1, 2. And center will be overflow. It'll probably be left will be any undefined and right none. You think they did fix the critters? Okay. Well, I will need to get that update eventually. I'm probably not going to do it this second. I'll probably wait till Thursday to download the update or off stream or something. Okay. Was piping in the US, you saw Milka at a store yesterday. Oh, nice. Just wait until you do nuclear power, and then you flip the switch to turn everything on, and then radioactive stuff backs up everywhere. Oof, I'm not looking forward to that. All right, so that's the computers. Let me get the output of the overflow for a certain item. What certain item is it? It is the... I will know them when I see them. These guys. Overflow for... Wow, we made a lot of circuit boards. Okay, overflow for the circuit boards. Let me get that set up. Be over here. How many am I making a minute? Just so I know the speed at the overflow I might want to do. Only producing 62.5. I didn't say how many I'm consuming. Circuit boards, 52.5. There we go. And I'm not consuming any... Whoops, these are AI limiters. AI limiters. Okay. Not consuming any of those yet. So 62.5, we'll do a Mark II belt here. Nah, let's just do Mark III. Just do Mark III. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to nuclear power, but I'm also kind of intimidated by how nuclear power will work in the game, since I've never gotten to that tech level on any of my playthroughs. Alright, now I gotta figure out where those need to go. They're gonna go down through here, down to here. Where are they? Crap. I sure hope I'm not dead. Okay. Where in all this mess are my circuit boards going is the question. Are they going to be coming through here? They're actually going to come down the left side, I think. Circuit boards. I see them right here. Beautiful. I left space for them. Thank goodness. Past Rand did something right for once. Now the problem is how I'm going to get them over to a storage over here. But it's got to get over here. Circuit boards and computers need to get over here. One of them will be here. And one of them will be here. I'm lucky because now I can wear gas filters, radiation filters, hazmat suit, and hover pack all at the same time. So working in a radiation zone is no big deal unless you run out of filters. Nice. I am very glad that that is a thing. Okay, so I think the easiest way is I'm going to have computers come down and around over to that one. And I need to just get the filters, I mean the overflow of the circuit boards over to here. So it's going to be a little spaghetti. This is, again, one of those things where sometime in the future, future Rand is going to have to clean up all this stuff. But again, future Rand problems. How do I want to do this? If I have... Yeah, I think I see a good way to do this. If I do a smart splitter here. There. And I do a conveyor lift Mark II this direction. That's running through a couple of things. So let's maybe go up 2 levels there. I can have this come down not quite as many levels, and that should be doable. So instead of here, be here like that. And beautiful. It's only a little bit of spaghetti. Only a little spaghetti. And that'll be Mark II belt into there. And overflow will be to the right. Center will be any undefined. Left will be none. And then we can have this go back. Actually... No, we want it... Yes. Yes, okay, we need to go to another place here. And this Mark IV belt. And we put splitter and have it go to right here. Or I mean merger. Merger here. Merger in the middle. One of these will be for computers, one will be for the other thing. Mark 1 belt goes in there. Like that. There. Beautiful. So now we have a setup for when this gets full. The overflow will go that way. Now I got to bring the computers down. Spaghettini. Yeah, spaghettini. It's just a little bit of spaghetti. All right, so I see the modular frames coming down. The computers. Oh damn! I think my computers are on the other side. I believe computers are actually. Past ran didn't get quite the right placement for those, so I'm gonna have to bring those across over from that side down and around, I believe. Because yeah, you can kind of see a bit. Let me do Mark 1. So eventually I don't want to cover up this guy, so I gotta do that. Hello? Come on, plug in. Up. Why would you go that direction? Why would you do that? That. There. This is so I leave space if I add stuff to other floors, which I'm planning to have 3 items per floor now. Alright, so it'll be somewhere around there. And so then that should allow this to be computers. Right there. 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 I believe I should see computers coming down. Yeah, I believe I do see computers coming down off of there. There, and then we're going to do kind of a wraparound thing here. So I think I'm going to have this go 1, 2, this way, and have them go across over to there. I should build a glass wall case around the conveyor squid monster. Well, I think I'm going to eventually change this because where all my storage is now, I think I need to reorientate it. I've been thinking about this for a while. Because with the way this thing is kind of, you know, coming down and stair-stepping, it's going to continually go out this way. So I feel like in order to have a storage facility that I can always flow into, I need the squid monster to, when it gets to the bottom, turn around and go that way, so that my storage, which is currently side to side, would actually be straight that way, so that I can, the belts come down, then they turn around and go down a hallway. I'm kind of finagling it to work right now. What I'm talking about is such a ginormous project, I don't know if I'll ever actually do it. But if I want it to ever actually be semi, not a big giant spaghetti mess, I'm going to have to do some redesigning on it. So I'm going to say future and good luck with that. Ugh, I think that went one higher than I wanted it to go. But I honestly like the giant squid monster, as you call it. That looks like the right size. So I want to keep it. I just need to organize it better. So, all right. So if I'm going to be coming across from over there, what I'm going to want to do is spaghetti my way through one of these little holes here. So, which hole can I spaghetti my way through? How about this one right here? Or this one right here. So yes, if I go from here, I can go stackable pole would be 1, 2. Almost, that's where I wanted that, almost. There. I just need this to line up with that guy, which is think that one, is that right? That's straight. Looks nice and straight. Good. Depending on which items you want to store, there's about 40-ish items in the game you'd ever really want in storage. The stuff you actually build things with or use as a consumable, not including project parts. Yeah. Yeah. How many high is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 high. So if I want to bring that guy around through here. If I had this plan better, the way I was talking about, then I probably wouldn't have to do all this finagling to get my stuff from the output to the storage. Just kind of the main, you know, issue I'm having is every time I build a new item, depending on where it ends up being, I gotta do some weird spaghetti monster. Have it go where I want it to go. But I will say I think this is less spaghetti than my last game, if that's if you can believe it. Oh, that is going through some things. I was trying to avoid that. So if I go down one more level, I will actually avoid it. Let's get the computers into storage, and then I'll change what level this is on, so this is less ramming into each other. Okay. So there we go. This will bring the computers through. I think all I have to do is go down one more level, and then it'll go underneath these guys, and then go back up. Look at all them computers, though. That's a GG cookie time, my friend. That is, or GG Milka time. That is computers automated and sent to storage. That is a great, great milestone right there. I just want to wait till the computers are not still flowing before I do this. It shouldn't take too long. Yeah, see the end of them right there. And now, since we have computers now, we can unlock trains and potentially do what Factoid said, which is manually make some high-speed connectors to get geothermal unlocked. So I can use that to hold me over in power while I start to work on probably a very extensive fuel power production area. Because I think that's the next thing I need to do, is I need to increase my power with fuel power. All right, so I'm going to deconstruct this guy. Go down one level to there. And if I do that, I should be able to get to a place over here that won't overlap as much. Lots of places that are that'll overlap, but if I do that, how does that look? Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that's clean. That slinks right in the middle there. That's perfect. Then all I need to do is this. Have this go up to there. And it's not perfectly straight, but it just kind of goes underneath some guys that otherwise it would ram into. So perfect. We'll get rid of the stackables, and that will be a nice semi-spaghetti delivery of our computers to our storage. Very nice. Let's get rid of these stackables as well. And then grab some computers and see if we can do some stuff with them. We can unlock the monorail technology if nothing else. When you first got geothermal, you made big networks of power all over the map to connect them. Felt like a real milestone. Oh, okay. So you basically just took power lines and geothermal power plants and connected everything? That sounds pretty awesome. Look at that. Look at those computers, baby. So I need 50 for that. Do I have 2 stacks of computers? So I need 50 for this unlock, and I think I'm going to need 50 for the geothermal. So do I have... Where's the heavy modular frames there? That's 100. Let's get an extra stack. 600 steel pipes. 2, 4, 6. Some extra, and then 500 of those guys. We got plenty of those guys. What are walls? That is your saves so far. Still a beginner, you need to open to see. How many computer per minute? What are walls? What? I don't understand your what are walls question. I'm making, currently, I think I'm making... I'll tell you in just a second. Let me place one of these down so I can... I think it's like 2 of these, so 3.75 times 2. 7.5 computers a minute. That's how many we're making right now. That's a joke. You mean you've never bothered with the walls? Ah, okay. You didn't, yeah. I can understand that. I think on my last one, like this side of my factory looks like I have put walls, but if you look at it from any other side, it's much more piecemeal, so. Okay, so let's go get this milestone unlocked here. There. Sorry, I didn't understand your sarcasm through Twitch. There. But bam! We have monorail train technology.
Milestone reached. A new set of buildings and vehicles needed for long-range transportation has been made available.
Alright, let's put train stuff on this one.
Rails-based transit ensures increased efficiency and reliability for both the transport of pioneers and cargo.
We got the trains unlocked, my friends. We're not going to probably get into any train building today because that will be really, that's just a ginormous project. That will be probably a multi-day thing. Here we go. Electric locomotive, freight car, train station, freight platform, fluid freight platform, empty platform with catwalk, railway, block signal, path signal. Okay. I don't know if signals were in the game when I last played and got trains for the first time. All right, let's see what we would need to do to get, what was it? Geothermal generator. 50 supercomputers. Okay, that is going to take a little time. 50 supercomputers. So I need to make 50 of the high-speed connectors. Can I make those right now? I can. And they're going to take some time. Train signals are weird, but you get used to it. Okay. So I'm going to need a lot of quick wire and 1 circuit board per. So mainly it's the quick wire. So let's get 1 stack of the circuit boards. I don't know if I'm actually going to take the time to manually build all these. We'll have to see. If I want to get into quite all that yet. But we shall see what we shall see. Because I have a feeling manually making 50 supercomputers right now will be insane. Although, if I do make the supercomputers, I actually know a hard drive I can go get right now with the supercomputers. All I really need to know is path signal into an intersection, block signal out of an intersection, and then block signals every so often on long sections of track because a block just means only 1 train allowed in this area. Okay. Well, I'll be honest, when I start building a train, I'm probably going to be putting 1 train on that track to start. It'll be a while before I go crazy and add multiple trains to a track, I'm sure. Oh, I actually ran out of cables before I ran out of quick wire. Okay, I might have actually even got too much quick wire. No signals needed if you just make it one train running in a loop. Yeah, that's my plan. But, you know, who knows? We might get into crazy amounts of train stuff. Or I'll want to do multiple trains on a track, but no plans to go that crazy yet. That's how your factory was for a long time? Yeah. I don't want to say trains scare me, but like when I played Factorio, even then I don't know if I ever had multiple trains on one track. I just never got quite into the super mega bases that you even could use multiple trains on a track, I don't think. There we go. Supercomputers. Okay, now making 50 supercomputers. Computers, high-speed connectors. So I would need 3 times 50, 150 high-speed connectors, and 100 computers. Which we are making the computers. You have 90 trains is completely doable. I'm sure it's doable, but the amount of work, that sounds insane. Keep falling into the trap of wanting to be in the end game before making your factory efficient, because it just means rebuilding things. We don't unlock new stuff otherwise. Seeing the fact that you can make computers in the game reminds me of a Minecraft mod called Open Computers, literally just computers in Minecraft. Cool. One thing to do early on, though, is to make it a 2-track system, 1 track for each direction. Makes it much more expandable in the future and isn't any harder to set up. Okay. Okay, so I'm making the 50 computers. If I were to... I have the AI limiters. I have everything I need except the high-speed connectors. So I would need to make 150 high-speed connectors. All right, I guess I'm going to start working on that. We're going to be sitting staring at this screen for a while, my friends. Because I think I do want to get geothermal. It's going to be a lot, even though this is going to take a while, this is going to be much faster than me setting up a fuel power plant, I think. All right, that's a good tip. When I get into trains, that when I start my train track, even if it's a really long train track, to put 2 next to each other. What does a 2-track system mean? Does that mean it's 2 tracks right next to each other, or something else? Does that mean it goes all in one loop and there's one like loop inside of it? Or is it one loop that then like curves around back on itself or something? I don't see. Trains confuse me, so I don't know. 1 track in each direction running in parallel. Okay, so if I did a loop, I would have 2 loops with 1 loop inside the other loop. That's what it sounds like. That's the worst part. Building supercomputers isn't that bad, but the high-speed connectors take forever. Yeah. Okay, all right. It's a good tip. I like it. And honestly, this isn't even that bad. It's just a little tedious. I've done this off stream for other materials that I needed to make a lot of before I had them automated. Yeah. I had it first time, 2 tracks side by side. Okay. Well, can I look at the map while this is building? No, I can't. Can I Alt-Tab while this is building? I can. So if we look at, what is it? It's called the Satisfactory calculator, right? Which is a big map. Isn't there a map, interactive map? So my plan is, the last game I played, I was in the desert, and I feel like the desert has really good resources. Like, just look at all the iron in the desert. There's so much iron in the desert. So if we're up here, my thought was to build a long, it's going to be a long train. Of course, most trains are really long. Train that goes through the desert and then back, where I can just get so much iron that I don't have to worry about iron anymore. Is a calculator that does math and make you feel good? Hi, boy, you're here. Am I looking for geothermal? No, no. I know I actually just saw some geothermal, and I think it's just like right over here somewhere. But my plan for when I build the train, probably have it go off down here, come around, and then back up here. Although I know getting up to the Crater Lakes, people said I might have an issue with that since it's so high. Went through the desert on a train with no name. That's right. You didn't think Geo did much and fluctuated a lot? I don't know. I've Factoid and Juicet and maybe one or two others has been telling me that it can be a nice supplemental power early on. And that's kind of what I just need right now, is some supplemental power. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Gonna have to zoop a lot of very gentle slopes. Yeah. Again, on my last game, when I made a train track, I did go basically around the desert once. And I was able to get so many materials doing that. My factory was in the desert, so it was a lot easier. But really long, gentle slopes sounds like what I will have to do. Trains confuse him. Who wants to gift Rand train fever? Yeah, I need more quick wire. All right, well, that's almost all the quick wire I have in storage. Good thing I stopped recycling that for a while, I guess. I feel like I'm not getting overflow of quick wire. Am I not getting overflow of quick wire right now? I guess it's not backing up because we're using so much of it now. We should still have an excess of it. I have to fix the flow of my quick wire. Geo does fluctuate in input, but with batteries you get a pretty good output. Individual geothermal wasn't that helpful, which is why you immediately went about hooking up all of them. Okay. Well, Factoid said there's at least like 4 or something, not too far from where we are up on the Crater Lakes area. And we'll be able to scan for them. Although, once I unlock it, it'll probably just show up on my radar, right? I think it probably will. Right, we're not too far off. We just need a few more. About 20 more here. We only need floodlights and light up that octopus when it gets dark. Yeah, there's been a couple suggestions. Factoid, was it Factoid says I need to put glass around it? The octopus, I think I'm going to change eventually, so I don't want to do anything cosmetic. That won't be forever. You're wrong. There's 2 west, 1 east, 1 north, but they're all pretty close. Okay, cool. 6 more. We have enough for that? Okay, good. I'm going to have to go get a bunch of, I think it's plastic for the actual computers themselves. Supercomputers themselves. Okay, there's that. Let's throw our actual quick wire back in here. Okay. And then how much plastic do we need for the supercomputers? A lot. And I need the 100 computers. I don't know if I've even made the 100 computers yet. But how many of these? 50. So I need 100 AI limiters and 100 computers. AI limiters, where are you at? Over here. extra stack of those because I use those for smart splitters. Do I have 100 of these yet? Almost. Okay. Alright, so while these others are making, I'll just go get a bunch of plastic. I haven't even set up my... Well, I could just grab it off the thing here, but I have a storage. I'm just going to grab it off of it. I think it'll be quicker than manually picking it up. Oh wait, no, I have plastic and... What am I saying? I did get plastic over here. That's the whole reason I brought this over here. I don't have to go over there to get plastic. Those 4 nodes will average 1,200 megawatts. Okay, nice. Not bad. Right here. Sort, take all. Okay. I actually can't do that. I need to have one space. I have some random limestone in my inventory. There. 44 coupons we got there. Whew. We can go on a shopping spree at some point. 38 supercomputers, not bad. But they'll spike to 1800. Some extra batteries will capture the excess. I have 4 batteries right now. I can't change the octopus now. It's an industrial monument. Okay. We built a roadway up in the sky before, thinking of doing that again and putting all the train stations at 600 meters above sea level. Interesting. That's how you play, barely scrape by until you have at least Mark IV belts. Why did the sound just get really loud? Oh. That guy's returning. It's like, what's happening? Maybe I'll manually build some computers if my computers aren't ready by the time this is done. Is everyone downloading the latest V6 patch at the same time it's crawling? I don't know. It's another reason I don't want to do that on stream, because who knows how long it'll take to download a patch. Especially if it's a multi-gigabyte patch. All right, so will it even require me to build extra supercomputers to even make geothermal power? I wonder what the recipe is for it, because if so, I'll have to build even more of these guys. It's only 522 megabytes, just getting inconsistent downloads. Okay. You know what? It's time for a break, and I'm just kind of sitting here, so I'm going to stand up, stretch, use the restroom, take my final break of the day. Y'all enjoy the sounds of ding, 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 ding. When we come back, hopefully we'll almost have these supercomputers ready. We can get some geothermal power. Y'all rock me back just a bit, my friends.